Howdy. I want to talk to you today about my last photo shoot that I did and how I decide to select pictures to paint from those photos that I've taken. So what I normally like to do is, as you can see, I have a mat here, a black mat. I went ahead and cut it, and I use this to find my composition. See, I can change different sizes or shapes or, that kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull out some pictures. I printed them off. I selected a handful of pictures from my photo shoot, and we're going to go through them, and I'm going to show you um, how I select the pictures. So all these pictures I took. So, and I'll talk about each picture here. What I really like about this picture is there's just so much in here inside looking through the house that makes the photograph interesting. It allows the curiosity of the viewer to really, what is that, and go in there and look. I like this color here. This like a turquoise here that is really nice, and it kind of complements this orangish. There's some orange up in here from the sunlight, um, which is really, they're almost complementary. So it's got some nice shadowing and things. Now, of course, this picture is zoomed in from another picture that I have of it, but this right here is pretty nice. So let me go on to the next one. This is the same picture backed out. Now this one you can see the whole window frame. Of course, you can see peer inside the window, and then over here you've got some wire hanging, which is kind of interesting, and a lot of shadows. From it was probably around 7 in the morning when I took this picture. So now, if you see right here, there's a window right here. That is this window. And what I liked about this is the decay of the wood up here is kind of makes it interesting. It adds character to it. There's a wire that's coming out. It's all twisted, and it actually comes around and does this kind of thing. I don't know if you can see that or not. You can also peer through and see trees and foliage, just grass and things like that. Again, there's actually some blues in here. I don't know if you can see it, and some nice warm colors in through here. Again, the shadows make it interesting. And here's a zoomed up view of it, of the same picture. So, and these are really nice shadows right here. I really like those a lot. And then you get a chance to see the whole window on the other side of the building, and you can peer through the building. It's got some nice rich black here, and again the shadowing is really nice. Unfortunately, my shadow is in here, but I can always paint that out. And the last photo I have is actually done in landscape. This is actually of a barn, and this is really interesting because it's got this wood, not wood, but stone base to it right here. A lot of the barns here have basements here in Michigan, so that's part of the lower part of the basement. This has almost like a shiplap siding. Again, you can peer inside the window. It's got some beautiful shadows in here, a lot of lines, which are really fun to work with and make it interesting. Again, the shadows, you can tell there's a large tree here. So what I wanted to do is just kind of show you, okay, so which one of these do I want? So I'm going to take these three here, kind of go over them, and I'll show you how I determine what I'm going to do. So I take this, and I can flip them over, and it's white. And I can choose a nice watercolor composition out of it. So I can do that. I can do that. Take that to the edge. I can bring it up. I can bring it up even higher and just cut out that bottom part, or I can even square it off. Now this painting I'm going to do, I'm not going to square it. I'll probably not even landscape it. I'll do it in a portrait setting. This looks really interesting. That would be a really good picture to do right there because of the nice warmth right here and the shadowing of the tree limbs. They're all over the place. It actually takes my shadow out, and it's got the wire in there, and then of course you got all this nice grass in here and the trees in the background and these tree limbs. That would make a really good picture. Or I could, I could square it off. I would cut this part of my shadow out, and even that would make a good composition. Or I could take it to the edge there and do something like this. I could even make it a warmer picture by reducing the amount of the cooler colors here and increasing the warmer colors here. Give it a little more inviting look to it. So that's how I go about picking out a photo that I paint. Now what's interesting about this is this has, it looks like to be a wire or something coming out of the wall there. So that adds interest to the picture as well. So what I could do here is do something like that. I could include the stonework down here. This would make an interesting composition. And I want to talk real quick to you about the rule of thirds. It's always best to have your subject a third of the page or canvas is your focal point. So, which this is not centered. This is off to the side. You can do something like that. And then you've got this nice warmth coming in. You've got these shadows here, or these bits of light coming through the tree. There's a large tree, bits of light coming through. So as you can see there, I can get a lot of different variations of the paintings that I do just from these 3 pictures that I've done. And when I go out, I usually shoot at least 60 to 75 pictures just to get some of these nice warm colors, these here, as well as cooler. So I generally have a lot of pictures that I can choose from where I never run out of work, because I hear so many artists will say, I don't know what to paint. I need something to inspire me. So when I go out and shoot, I make sure I have as many pictures as I have to keep me inspired to continue painting. I like to keep about 5 to 6 paintings ahead of myself, knowing what I'm going to do. I may not know the exact composition, but I know I'm going to paint these 2 for sure. So I have these that I'm going to paint, and I've got others I want to get done. So anyways, that's how I find, that's how I get my pictures. I go out, do a photo shoot, bring them back home. I sit and I play with this, and I come up with a composition. And sometimes I come up with a composition while I'm out in the field. As you can tell, this is off-centered in the picture. But I can even reduce it and change it even more. This particular one, I like all the wood grain that's in here, right here. So anyways, if you liked this video, just give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment in the comment section. And we'll try. I'm going to try to do some more videos. I really am, and I really appreciate you guys following me. And thank you for being here. If you're new, thank you. We welcome you to my group page. And if you've been here a while, thank you. So that's it for now. And y'all have a great day. Thank you.